hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Jarrod Bowen is a player that you're going to like a lot because of his energy, his all-action style, his setups, his goals. Some would refer to him as a kind of an inside right in the language of the day, but he's a real workhorse. I mean, he puts a great shift in. And first and foremost, any manager will settle for that.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. We have already started here. Ooh, delicate chip through. Evan Ferguson was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bowen. Lucas Paqueta. Somerville. Somerville. Climbs up big! It's a goal! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Bowen. Wan-Bissaka. Gibbs-White. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he's pulled him up for that challenge. Bowen. Lucas Paqueta. He came in hard, very hard. And here's the chance. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Aina. Gibbs-White. Hudson-Odoi. Now that's a fine challenge. Lucas Paqueta. Somerville. Lucas Paqueta. Souček. Souček forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great defending, strong and determined. And they can counter here. Lucas Paqueta. That's a little off target. Fabianski, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence, and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Somerville, he has found the way through. Crossed into the middle. Gibbs White. Aina. Somerville. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Todibo gets good distance on it. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lucas Paqueta, gently done. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Tries a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Socek with the clearance. Emerson. Wan-Bissaka. Bowen finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that's put paid to a promising move. Lucas Paqueta wins the duel this time. Do have a chance to counter here. Evan Ferguson spread out to the left. Somerville. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Knocks it out wide. Gibbs White. Ferguson. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Rodriguez. Somerville. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Gibbs White. He's got to be in here! Somerville fired in the opener from across last time round. Souček. In with the challenge. Souček has been caught there, it's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Emerson. Lovely bit of skill. Lucas Paqueta. Could move up a gear here. Wan-Bissaka. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Fabianski. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Owen played with finesse. A heavy challenge. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That's not going far. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Souček. And it's played forward. Aina. Gibbs White. Crossed in early.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to pull off for the support.
Somerville. Rodriguez created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Looking for a decent ball in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And that's great running from the way he manoeuvred himself into such a good position to receive the pass and go through on the goalkeeper then.
Forwards. Well, played right into his path. Aina. He's there to get rid. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi, Aquatic. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers. Somerville. Lucas Paqueta. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Decent hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
He's in plenty of space here. Rodriguez thinks one through. Muscular approach does pay off here. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, throw in. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta! Evan Ferguson has got himself a free kick. Lucas Paqueta! It's anyone's ball now. Receives it in a great hit! Gibbs White. Ferguson. Rodriguez. Gets a good foot in there. The pass is intercepted. Now it's Hudson-Odoi. He's through here. And the finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Todibo shifted upfield. Soucek. Rodriguez aim forwards. And here's Paqueta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Hudson-Odoi. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodriguez. Lucas Paqueta. Can he spark a counter here? It's good running with it. Now the finish! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And he's there to clear it. Long ball looking to counter. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Nothing wrong with that tackle. All won cleanly. Back into the middle. Rodriguez does really well to win the ball there. Emerson. Somerville forwards and with intent. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Driving forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Todibo. Nice physical challenge. Moved on forwards, and the counter is on. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. We'll do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we are already promptly back underway. Awani!
Awani made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Todibo can get it clear. We expected better, and so did he. Gibbs-White. Great ball if he can get there. Well, they could break here.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. What can they conjure from this one? So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Ferguson wins the duel this time. Borley. Aina. Gibbs-White. This might... He's had a shot! He's got a goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Bowen. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Bowen. Socek. Oh, good. There's the hit! Split-second reaction.
Evan Ferguson clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So here comes a substitution. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Somerville proves too strong. Antonio does really well to win the ball there. Socek. And here's Antonio. He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's played forward. Awani. Deftly done. Antonio in acres of space out wide. Defending of the desperate variety. Looking to break at pace. Awani. Awani. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gibbs White. Laid back in. Oh, he's found him in space. Wan-Bissaka aimed forwards. And that is out of play.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Todibo. Gibbs White. Oh, look at the space here. That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea...
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Out to the left it goes. Oh, this is a great position. Has a goal! Just off target.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Todibo forwards and with intent. Rodriguez. Moved on forwards. Great defending, strong and determined. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Socek. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question...
He's had a hit! That's going to go a long way.
Antonio really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Bowen. Lucas Paqueta. Went to Antonio! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Nicely intercepted. Aina. Shot a goal!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Hudson-Odoi, he's been withdrawn here, but he's certainly made his mark.
Well, this could purely be down to rotation with the next game in mind, but he doesn't look very happy.
Socek. Looks to clip it forward. Clearly not happy with that. That's really well manoeuvred. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Rodriguez shifted upfield. Rodriguez succumbs to the pressure. Wood. Wood, gently done. Gets it away. Clears it away. And that's a throw. Time for a change in personnel. Say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Wood wins the duel this time. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Socek. Lucas Paqueta cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like...
And the shot! They've done it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So the lead now is 2.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Owen. That is good strength. Socek. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. And the shot! It's in! They're clearing one. They have them in their sights again. Simplicity itself.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Rodriguez. He's played him through. Cross goes in there. He's dealt with that well. So what can they make of this? Carlos Soler, too strong for his opponent there. Rodriguez, aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Soler does really well to win the ball there.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Antonio. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Moved on forwards. Fabianski sends that a long way. Carlos Soler. Little doubt, that is a foul. There's going to be another change here. And he has been fouled there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Carlos Soler. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Some players have clearly taken issue here, and things are threatening to boil over. Should have equalised.
Carlos Soler, well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Bowen. Lovely feet. Holding on to the slenderest... Oh, he's caught it now, it's a free kick. Been knocked clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. Danger averted for now.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Rodriguez. Just 5 minutes remaining now. I think we're just about done here. Emerson, it's a good ball played into space. Ball swung in.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Bolly. Williams. Boney. Gibbs White. Toffolo. Elanga. There are a few waiting for it. Here it is, crossed in. Well read. And the danger is averted.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And it's played forward. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka goes forward. Now it's Carlos Soler. Oh, sweet feet. Rodriguez. Souček, who does have an assist to his name.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Wood. And that was very necessary. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Emerson. Now that's well seen too. Boney. Gibbs White. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Antonio. Souček. And he cuts out the supply. Gibbs White. Toffolo. Gibbs White. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the manager's pumped here, Peter. He has every right to be after leading his team to such a fine performance. It shows exactly what it means to him. His passion is pouring out.
Well, that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and goodbye.
Why do we wait for the worst? Everyone knows that the ending is cursed. This ship is sinking, so just say the words. Some people change, but you know I won't. Maria, I wanna make everything okay. Don't trust me, forgive me, you have to find a way. Maria, I wanna make everything okay.